Hey everybody, today I'm going to talk to you about the statistics quiz that I put on the Algebra 2 Google Classroom. It's only 4 questions, but I really do want to walk you through what I want you to do on that quiz. So for question number 1, I give you 4 sets of data. One of them is 1, 2, 5, 7, and 10. Then 2, 3, 5, 5, 10. 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, and 3, 4, 5, 5, 8. Now, out of all of these data points, I'm telling you that the mean is always 5. So for every single one of them, the mean is 5. And I want the standard deviation. Okay? I want to know which one has the smallest standard deviation. So you could actually type these into a calculator and figure out which one has the smallest standard deviation, or you could just look at them. If you look at 5, 1 and 10 are like 5 steps away from 5. If you look at the second one, this is 3 away and this is 5 away. So we're still a lot of a distance. So this is 5 away, 4, 4 and 5. This is 3 and 5. This one is 1 and 1. 4 is only 1 below. 6 is only 1 above. And this is 2 and this is 3 away. So I want you to just use common sense rather than having to type all 4 in, although you definitely could type them into your calculator. But the one that has the smallest standard deviation is going to be this one, which is the third option. So this is smallest. Standard deviation is going to be the third option because these numbers are all so close together. So they're not deviating very much, right? They're sticking right by that number. So that's why option 3 for number 1 is the answer, because you're looking to find the ones that are deviating away from the mean the least. And these are sticking super close. And so whether you calculate it or just look at it, you can tell that the standard deviation that would be the smallest is the third option. All right, so for numbers 2 and 3, ideally, you have a graphing calculator. And if you do, you're going to hit Stat and then Edit. And then you're going to see an L1 type come up. And then I just want you to type your data into the column. So type, hit the down arrow, type the next one, hit the down arrow, type the next one, hit the down arrow, and so on. And you're going to type in the numbers 16, 19, 14, 12, 10, 15, 15, 16. And in a calculator, you don't have to put them in order from low to high. You just have to type them in. Then you're going to go hit Stat again, and then you're going to hit Calc, and then 1. And you're looking, I think it looks like this, but it's the standard deviation symbol. And so what you're looking for is what is the standard deviation. The calculator calculates it for you, and it's going to give you like 2.546 something, depending on how it rounded. And so then the answer to number 2 then is the 2.5 option. Okay, which is option number 1. All right. Now for number 3, we're doing the exact same thing, only in number 3, you have to type in 18 in the L1 column, 18, and you have to type 18 4 times because there are 4 18s in there. So you type 18 and then arrow down 18, 18, 18, and then you do 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, because there are 7 of them. And then you type in 20 2 times, and then you type in 21 3 times, and 22 6 times. So you end up with a lot more data for this one. Again, you're doing the same thing. You're hitting Stat, then Edit, then you're typing your numbers in, then Stat, Calc 1. And again, the reason I'm telling you these answers is because if you don't have a calculator, it's really difficult to do it. But the answer choice is the second answer choice, which is 1.51. And if you have a calculator, I want you to be doing this and verifying with me. But if you don't, I also don't want you to miss it just because you don't have a calculator. I tried it on 2 separate online calculators and it gave me an incorrect answer, but an answer that was actually listed. So I don't want you to try to use an online calculator and get it wrong, because those online calculators are rounding differently and giving the incorrect answer. So that's what we do. Now, this is really, really messy, but this is how you do it by hand. And I've already given you the instructions on a previous assignment. But like, for example, first of all, I got the numbers for number 2. I put them in order. I added them up and divided by 8 because there are 8 of them to find the mean. Then I had to take the mean and subtract the number from it. So 14.625 minus 10 squared plus 12, 14.625 minus 12 squared plus 14.625 minus 14 squared, and so on. So then after you square them, you get these numbers. Then you add those up, divide by 8, because this is the formula, and you end up getting 2.546. So I didn't finish writing this, but anyways, you're dividing by 8 and then taking the square root. But it's 2.546. So it's still 2.5. And really, if you have a calculator, this is what you should be doing. If you don't, I want to just help you out here. All right, so then number 4, the last one, what we're doing here, if I could get this on the screen, is we're looking for the z-score. Remember, the z-score is simply the number. So it says that the mean is 60. So the mean is 60. The standard deviation is 8. And the number we're looking for is 72. We want to know what is the z-score for the number 72. So remember the formula. You take the number 72 minus the mean, which is 60, divided by the standard deviation, which is 8. And we've been doing this a lot in class, okay? So you're going to do 72 minus 60 and get 12 divided by 8. And then you're going to go ahead and divide that and get 1.5. Okay, so I hope that that's helpful. If you don't have a calculator, I won't be putting these on the end of unit test. I just wanted to put them there to see for those who had a calculator. And for those of you who don't, I'm just giving you those answers as long as you understand how to do it on a calculator. Again, I apologize for the online calculators. They are just absolutely not working, but they're all giving the same incorrect answers because of the rounding issues. So mainly if you could do number 1 using common sense and number 4 using the formula I gave you, those are really important. The standard deviation formula I have already given you, and I showed you kind of how to work through it. So you could do 2 and 3 without a calculator, but it would be very time consuming, especially for number 3, because there are so many more data points. So I hope that's helpful. Good luck. Please let me know if you have any questions at all, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.